It is a bit soft and a bit sort of floppy. Normal pizza. A vegan pepperoni replacement that does the job. Plant-based face-off. You know what you're doing, you know why you're here, you know what you want, and I think that I've delivered that. You wanted a pizza the action. So I went to the shop and I picked up 3 banging looking vegan pizzas. First up, Chicago Town. Now this looks pretty hardcore. It's sticky barbecue jackfruit, which is supposed to be like pulled pork. They've even got a stuffed crust, people. Stuffed crust. White Rabbit, a brand I hadn't heard of before this video. They've come in with their sourdough smoking vegan pizza. Just some veggie toppings, but we do have some vegan cheese on there, so interested to see how that goes down. And Zizzi's have piped up with their jackfruit pepperoni pizza. I have to say, buzzing about all of these. Let's see how legit that is. All of these, 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. Let's do it. Okay guys, first up we have White Rabbit's Smokin' Vegan Pizza. Now this has just got some casual veg on top, some mushrooms, some peppers, some spinach, and some of their vegan cheese. Now, I have already had a slice. Nothing to do with filming going wrong. Absolutely nothing to do. No filming has gone wrong. So I can tell you exactly how it tastes. Now, to start off, all the toppings are lush. The mushrooms, the peppers, the spinach, it has a really nice taste to it. The cheese isn't like normal cheese. It's supposed to be like mozzarella, but it's not like that. It doesn't sort of stretch apart like that. It's not like those pizzas you get in New York that stretch across half a room. It's sort of creamy in a weird way and has a fairly good cheesy sort of taste. So I'll take that if I'm brutally honest. In terms of the dough, it is a bit soft and a bit sort of floppy on the bottom. Not exactly as I'd like it, but overall, it's quite tasty. Next up is Chicago Town's Sticky Barbecue Jackfruit Burger. This is the second biggest of the 3 pizzas. You'd be able to see that if I had the whole thing here, but absolutely nothing to do with filming going wrong. Don't worry about it, there's just 3 slices, that's all you need to know. This has a stuffed crust with a tomatoey paste in there, which is actually really nice. In terms of toppings, they've just kept it simple. Your barbecue jackfruit, your peppers, and your onions. You know where you are. Now, with this, the cheese is very much like the cheese on the White Rabbit pizza. It's not stretchy, it's not the same texture as cheese on a normal pizza. Normal pizza. It's more sort of creamy, but the taste does actually work quite well. In terms of the crust, bit of a better sort of scratchy base. Love that sound. And also crispy around the outside with a bit of cheese on the outside of the crust, which is always a winner. The tomatoey base is good. The jackfruit itself is quite sweet, quite barbecuey, but it doesn't taste like pulled pork. So if you're buying this because you want pulled pork, the texture, the taste isn't quite right. If you like jackfruit though, it's a winner and it's worth trying if you just want to give it a go. And finally, we have Zizzi's Pizza. Obviously the high street restaurant brand. I'm guessing they've broken into supermarkets with this because they can't open through lockdown. Sad face. So this is their jackfruit pepperoni pizza. Now I was buzzing to try this because I haven't found a vegan pepperoni replacement that does the job, that ticks all the boxes for pepperoni. It just doesn't exist so far. So I've already had a slice because of filming issues that didn't happen. You don't even need to worry about it. It's very spicy pizza, so if you love your spicy pizzas, this is good. It's got a bit of tomato on, a bit of chili on, and they also gave us this little bottle of Zizzi's own chili oil. So pouring this on top, as you go to take a bite of the slice of pizza, you get that aroma of the familiar Zizzi's chili oil smell. And it just takes you to the restaurant. Just takes you to the restaurant. If you just have a bite, you inhale, ignore the screaming kids, ignore the cringe couples to the left of you, and it's beautiful. Now the cheese on this, again, is the same as the other 2. It's not stringy mozzarella, it's not even cheddar, it's just sort of this creamy taste. This maybe tastes a bit more like legit cheese, but it just goes well. You wouldn't notice necessarily unless you were thinking about it, I don't think. The pepperoni itself, the texture's good, it looks like the real deal, but the taste, it's just not there. There's not enough of that sort of spice and flavour that you expect from pepperoni. So that was a little bit of a letdown, if I'm brutally honest. Okay guys, so several hours of filming later, for reasons we don't need to go into, I've come up with the winner for this week's plant-based face-off, pizzas. The winner is Zizzi's. Now, I love Zizzi's because it took me to the place I want to be, and that's in a restaurant eating food, rather than just at home the whole time. Admittedly, the jackfruit pepperoni didn't live up to expectations, but the rest of it did. It tasted just like a Zizzi's pizza. You had the chili oil, which I think has just pushed it into the winning place for me. Overall, Zizzi's was the winner, so go and find it in the shops if you can. Catch you in the next one.